Gah. Hello. Hello. Hi. How is everybody today? How are we doing today? Hello. I'm good. My my microphone was muted, but we're good now. I think you can hear me now. If you can't hear me, you might need to get your ears checked. Not that you would be able to hear that if your ears weren't working. So I don't know why I'm saying that. That doesn't make any sense. Hi! I'm muted? Am I still muted? Hi! I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I had one of those days yesterday where I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to play. I couldn't decide, and so I just gave up and let myself have a little rot day. It's hot over here? Heck yeah. Oh, it's no worries, Blue Jay. Thank you so much for joining us. It's okay. It's okay. You're here now, and that's all that matters. Indeed. It is getting toasty, though. As somebody who has to work out in the outdoors most of the time, it's very toasty. It's toasty. I helped set up the rhino habitat today, and they get a mud bath. They have a mud wallow to help them cool off, or they just roll around in the mud. And I was like, wow, that looks like it feels so good. Oh my gosh, I was kind of jealous. Because they're so cute when they roll around in the mud. I love them. It's Independence Day here in the Philippines. Do you guys celebrate? Is it like a celebratory celebration type thing? Do you have special food? Do you set off fireworks and watch baseball or whatever? I don't know what other countries do on their Independence Day. Eat hot dog? You weren't able to join because your phone had a system shutdown because of a virus? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Yeah, you always have to be careful about what you download on your phone. So I'm glad you were able to get that figured out at least. Hey! Oh, it's independent. Oh, wait, Weber, you're also in the Philippines. We got two penises in chat today. Two peens. Those penisos. I don't know how you say penis in Spanish. That's crazy. Wow, what are the chances? It's almost like there are more than two people that... Two peens in a pod! Wait, oh my god! Wait, you're so right! Two peens in a pod! Yeah, I think you've mentioned it before, Weber. It just slipped my mind. That's crazy! Two peens! Pito is pinar in Spanish? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I just love it when people are trying to say something like... Because the word for Spanish... The word for year in Spanish is año. But the word for butthole is ano. So sometimes people mean to say year, but they accidentally end up saying butthole, and it's very funny. You had a slow day and a very conflicting argument with your dad. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a very eventful day for you, my friend. Hopefully we can help you out. Make you feel a little bit more relaxed. We're gonna have a chill stream today. We're fishing today. That little squiggle does a lot. Yeah, it's called an enye, or a tilde. It's called a tilde, like if you put it on any letter, but I think in Spanish, the letter itself is called enye. It's a separate letter. It's considered a separate letter in the Spanish alphabet. Ah, we're in the void! Help! Help me! Ah! Guys, it's fishy time, and I'm in the void. Okay, we can hear the game. And now we can see the game. Let's go. Let's go. I realized that last time, I feel like we spent a lot of the time in the same area. And now I'm kind of motivated to, like, keep exploring and keep grinding, you know? So I think that's what we'll do today. I want to start here explore what we can, and then if we hit a wall, we'll go to the next location, you know? It's okay, just need to learn how to grow up. You just want to chill, get through your emotions, and spend time with your mama bee. I think, you know, when you're going through a struggle like that, the best thing you can do for yourself is journal. That's what's really helped me before. Just like, you know, if you don't have someone to talk to about it, the best thing you can do is express your emotions. Like, put your feelings down in words. I found that to be very helpful in prior situations. Been playing Gundam Breaker 4 all day? Close to beating the story. The last spot is a bit annoying because of the game's horrendous targeting. I've never heard of that game before. Is it like a pretty recent release? Or is it old? And that's why the targeting strategy is messed up. Just watched old and new Mary Poppins films as the P requested. Let's go! Thank you for watching those. 6 out of 10, eh. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. You did say before that you weren't a musical person, so I'll take that as a win. You at least didn't give it like a 0. I really respect you taking the time to watch those. Did I see your poll? Yes, that was crazy. You got TM Opera O and Narita Taishin in the same thing? The same poll? That's crazy work. Fishe. Hello, welcome in, Pikachu fan. Fishe. Looks like I need to pick up more Fishe. I was trying to... I think last time we left off, I was trying to dive way deeper than I had gone prior, and we didn't really get that far. And now I'm at a dead end. I need to reorient myself. Did that a long time ago, but your family eventually finds the notes? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that stinks. Do you have someone you could talk to? Just to get your feelings out? That they could listen to you about your frustrations and stuff? I know therapy is very helpful in those situations, but not everybody is open to it. Oh my goodness. Oh! Wait, that's not a throughway. Wait, I thought that was a throughway. Like Doug's journal. You got one because of that show. Oh, because of the show Doug. Wait, that's so cool. No, I was never inspired to get a journal because of like a TV show. Except, I used to watch a lot of Kick Buttowski as a kid. And he has like a revenge list. Like a list of people that he wants to get revenge on. And the only person on his list is his brother. Except as a young child, I didn't understand what that meant. I didn't understand what the word revenge meant. I just thought it meant like somebody you don't like. And so I made a revenge list of like kids in my class that I didn't like, that were mean to me. And then my teacher found it and I had to go to the principal's office. Vespa lore. You're just trying to live life. You've gone through more than you'll ever know. Isn't that the truth about everyone? Like, even if you're really close with a friend and you talk about all your frustrations and stuff, you never really understand what they're going through because you're not them, you know? That's deep. That's deep. Just like me in the Fishe game. The Fishe. There's a building down there that has been here the whole time? What? There's a building down there? Has Atlantis been here the whole time? In Mexico? Probably. Do you guys know that the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs was discovered? Well, not the asteroid itself, but its impact crater was discovered off the coast of Mexico, in the Gulf of Mexico. It's called the Chicxulub crater. And based on the diameter of the crater, they were actually able to figure out a lot of information about the impact. Like, how intense it was. I remember hearing a statistic that was like, the asteroid impact was so ginormous that the dinosaurs vaporized on impact. And I'm like, that's insane. Did somebody definitely lied there? Oh! Secret lever. Let's go. And then we're... Oh. On a scale from younging... I think you meant to say youngling, but I like younging better. On a scale of 1 to younging... On a scale... No. On a scale of younging to grandpa, how unk is Vespa, I'm aught. I thought we established I'm aught. I'm not unk. The dinosaur that killed the asteroids. Yes. So true. My fish bag is full. Where's the thing that shows you... There it is. I was like, I can probably get rid of some of these. Because I don't need these. Does it show... Yeah. Like, stuff that happened a really long time ago is still around. I just read an article recently about a whale graveyard they found in the Indian Ocean. And it has fossils from extinct species of whales because it's been there for so long. And I just thought that was really impressive. I love science. Science. How is Aunt Vespa? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking, Pikachu fan. Thank you. Fun fact about Doug, it was the first successful slice of life cartoon. I think that depends on who you ask and what your definition of a slice of life cartoon is, but I can totally see that. It was at least a pioneer in its genre. I don't know if it's necessarily the first. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of like the first slice of life show, which would be a lie. But maybe the first slice of life cartoon would be, you're right, probably the more accurate definition. I am like failing at what I want to do here. This is not working. I just keep picking up fish that I don't want to pick up. Fish after fish. And then push the box. Push the box. No. I kept trying to figure out who was the most unk the other day in the Discord. I mean, I feel like we definitely have some unk folks in the Discord. I don't know why so many people think I'm unk. I mean, I'm more unk than most, I would say, than most people that watch me, at least, but that doesn't make me like an unk. I think an unk is someone who's totally out of the loop and doesn't even know anything about modern culture and like skibbity toilet riz or whatever. But I'm built different. Okay, maybe I don't need to move that box and I've just been dilly-dallying for no reason. I am 7. I am. Ants are tasty, bees are not. You have eaten both? Are you the kid from my elementary school that ate bees? Wait, did we finally find you? That's crazy. I talk about you all the time, dude. How have you been? How's life? Oh, that's a dead end. Okay, well. Is that a maze? Is Vespa over 30? No, I'm 7. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? I'm 7. I'm 7 years old. Most slice of life cartoons? Oh gosh, I can't read and do this at the same time. Hang on. Hold, please. I'm fishing. I'm fitting. Okay. We went that way before, so maybe I need to go this way? Ooh. Nice, okay. What is that thing? Oh god, it got angry. Is that the big bad? Is that the big bad fish? Not that kid that might have been your uncle? What? Your uncle? Are you saying I'm that old? That your uncle was that kid? That's disgusting. How dare you? I'm not that old, okay? Did I watch Cars for the 20th anniversary on Wednesday? I have not yet. Maybe I should. Maybe that's a weekend plan. I'm not really doing anything this weekend, so perhaps that will be my weekend plan. Watch Cars. Or at least the second one. Because, like, the other two movies are more serious and heartfelt, but if I want, like, a funny, silly movie, I'll probably watch the second one. You've never seen a cartoon in, like, a decade now? Why? Why are you limiting yourself? Also, didn't you watch both Mary Poppins films? Those have, like, cartoons in them. Those have animated segments, so you're literally lying to me right now. Okay, wait. What are their favorite? They like the Sergeant Major. Okay. There's some wild statements being made. What? I sound 80? You're thinking I'm around 20 or 30 years old. You did. Oh, you did. You watched the car movie, the one with the cars in it. Have you guys seen like those parody film, or not even parody, but like knockoff Disney films? You know, the ones that like try to capitalize off your grandma not having good eyesight. And so they're like, this is close enough. My sonny wanted to watch the car movie. And then it ends up being like a movie called Vroom Vroom or something. That looks like it was made in, not the animation program Blender, but like a literal blender. They just blended up the chunks of a Cars DVD. I'm, like, really struggling here. I think I need more upgrades. I think I need more money. Okay. Ooh, speaking of money, free money. Love that for me. Life has been a mixed bag recently, but you wake up each day and can do more things, so that makes it better. Let's go. It's the little wins in life. I keep telling people that. You know, you don't have to be good at something right away. I keep needing to tell myself that too, because I get impatient. I'm like, I'm not good at, I don't know, cooking. And I want to be good at cooking right now, but that's not how this works. You gotta practice. I sound like I'm in my mid-20s. I feel like I sound like I'm 7, but okay. How do I have so many of these? I caught nothing but the thing that you don't like. That sucks. I'm sorry, bro. Here, let me hook you up with something that you'll actually like. Ease. Okay. There we go. They're terrible yet somehow hilarious. What are we talking about? The Cars films? I don't even know what's happening anymore. That's the life you're shooting for. Wake up every day, do more, improve skills, and strive. Hell yeah. Let's go. We'll improve as a hive, you know? We're bettering ourselves for the betterment of the hive. And that's huge. I sound mid-20s when I laugh. Clearly you guys haven't heard my cough. Also, wait, I have... Oh my god. I know you hate these, but I have 10 million of them and I need to get rid of them. I think I've showed this off before. I don't know if it'll pick up, but I can cry like a baby. And people have said that it sounds like an actual baby. Oh, I still don't know what he likes. That's why... I think that's where we left off. We just found out that he's a hater. What does he like? He wants a big one. Okay. I'll try and make it a big one, I guess. Been trying to focus on school recently since it's a new school year over here. And you want to challenge yourself since they made it harder for everyone. Ooh! I love it. New challenges. I love it. What is that horse creature? It's a chupacabra. Also known as the goat sucker. That's what she said. It sucks goats of their blood. Increases hook damage, size, and turning speed. Let's do that. Let's do that. Wow, I am broke. I need to start making money immediately. I guess we'll just go straight down and hope for the best. Give me that. Oh, this opened up. Excellent. Now I can go down here. Oh, no, wait. I was thinking of that spot. Oh, my gosh. And this, I feel like that should go through, but it doesn't. That's so frustrating. We saw the Nintendo Direct on Wednesday, and while you didn't see a new 3D Mario, yes, we are getting an Ocarina of Time remake. It looks really cute. I mean, it was more of a teaser than a trailer. I think they just announced it and didn't really say anything after that. There's like a little clip of Link, but that's kind of it. But it looks cute. It looks cute. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, where's the big evil man fish? Like, what the heck is that? What is that thing? In Kingdom Hearts 4, yes! I need to play the other Kingdom Hearts games. I've only played the first one. I streamed the first one a couple months ago. Has it been a couple months? I don't remember how long it's been since we streamed Kingdom Hearts, but I should continue. I want to do the rest of them. I just don't know how interesting that would be. So I might have to do some off-stream grinding. Okay, what does he think of this guy? He better like this guy. Y'all are actually super active tonight. Yeah, we're yapping tonight. We're yapping. It's helping me out because I feel like in games like this they're kind of chill, but I also, you know, I want stuff to yappa about. You're helping me with my yap sesh. Ocarina of Time means a lot to you, so you hope the remake is awesome sauce? Me too. I mean, like, I hope it's awesome sauce, but honestly, for me, like, my favorite games in the Legend of Zelda franchise growing up were probably, like, Wind Waker and Spirit Tracks, just because those are the ones that I played with Mama Bee. She's been a lifelong Zelda fan. Like, she has all the original stuff. To this day, she still has all of her original stuff. And it means a lot to her, so I think getting a new Zelda game is always very exciting for me because of that, and because of the memories I have with Mama Bee as a little baby bee. Kingdom Hearts was 2 months ago. Wow. I'm so old. I'm 2 months older than I was 2 months ago. Oh, you like the rooster fish. Let's go. Do I have enough money for anything? Not really. Kingdom Hearts games are quite fun, although some require a little grinding. Yeah, even the, oh yeah, let's use this as well. Even the first game, like, I didn't fully finish it because I didn't do any of the side bosses, because those required so much grinding. I guess I still could. Like, there's nothing stopping me from going back to that game. But, like, one of the guides I looked at was like, you need to be level 40 billion for this boss. Like, that's the recommended skill level or whatever. And I was, like, only halfway there after completing the main story. And that just sounded like a lot of work. Too much work. not enough fun. If I have to actively grind in a game to complete the whole thing, it's like that doesn't seem very appealing. It doesn't feel as appealing to me. Okay. Oh, we're back down here again. I keep forgetting where all of this goes. Her mama was a huge fan of Final Fantasy, so that explains her 300 hours on Final Fantasy 7. I have the original on the Game Boy. I've never played it. I think I tried once and I was like, eh. Because it's the Game Boy, and why would I play something on the Game Boy when I can play something on my very nice gaming computer? Oh! Wait, they come in different colors? Oh, it's a new species. What? New species unlocked. Nintendo's showcase was pretty alright, but for first-party games, it wasn't good. Plus, their stocks dropped off harder after it. Really? I thought it was okay. You think it'd be pretty cool to watch me fight the bosses? In Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts, you mean? I guess either. I don't know. I'm not very skilled at boss fights, I guess. But I feel like we've been knowing that. Girl, we've been knowing how to draw. Okay, a red cornet fish, so that's somehow different than the other one I've already gotten. Even though I've gotten, like, other varieties of fish, like other colorways of fish, and they haven't been different. That's confusing to me, but whatever. Whatever. I won't question this game's logic. Frankly, those guides regarding levels probably ain't right. You were on standard mode, so you'd say level 70 is sufficient. I don't even remember what level I finished the game with. I feel like it was 45? So even still, that sounds quite challenging, quite time-consuming. And Vespa ain't got that kind of time. I ain't got grinding hours. I got giraffes to feed, baby. Okay, why are we not done? Oh, there we go. Something, wait, hang on. I need to read this comment. I missed a comment. That's a question. One moment. Could you be considered Unk if you owned and played on a GameCube? Absolutely. Nowadays, probably, I would say. I would not consider you Unk because that would also make me Unk. But I'm sure somebody... Oh, depends on if it was your parents or yours. I guess that's also fair. That's also fair. Good assessment. I like our assessment skills. Dip Van Dyke cameo in the second movie is freaking awesome. For 100-year-old, he's looking marvelous. Yes! I'm glad you noticed that. I'm glad you noticed him in the second movie. I actually got to meet him a couple years ago. I think I mentioned that last stream. He's a very nice guy. Very cool guy. I made some artwork for him, and he signed it for me. I haven't found, like, a good place to put it, so it's still sitting in, like, a protective folder. But it's there. I have it. I have it. I don't know if I have a picture of it. I might be able to find something. Muster something up. Dang, I'm so broke, guys. In this game. Also in real life, but whatever. GameCube belonged to your parents, but you're like 4 or 5 back when it first released. Got it. At what point are we truly Unk? I think you can consider yourself truly Unk when you're not hip and with it anymore. Like, if you don't understand, besides 6-7, I feel like nobody understands 6-7. If you don't understand, like, modern slang and what the youths are into and whatever else, I think you can then officially consider yourself Unk. Like, you've distanced yourself from pop culture, I guess. The cultural zeitgeist. How do I... There's, like, so many puzzles here that I still haven't completed fully. I feel like there's way more stuff that I need to unlock here. Give me that. Give me that guy. What else is down here? Oh, mahi! Wait, I want the mahi! Give me the mahi! I think it was 50 or so, plus there are some items you can equip to level up faster. Oh, really? I think... maybe we talked about that during my Kingdom Hearts playthrough? I don't remember. Probably. But yeah, if there are items to help you level up faster, that would definitely be a huge help. That would be excellent. Awesome sauce. I keep going down here expecting different results, and it never happens. I just need to lock in. Lock in and get the fish and get out. Go in and get out. Or whatever. Go down here. Down this way. Through here. No, I went the wrong way again. Okay, I need to figure out where that last lever is. He seems like such a sweet guy. He was very nice when I talked with him. It was so brief, though. They don't really let you hang around with him and actually have a conversation at all, like most other convention guests. He just... like, you can't even touch him. They specifically brief you before you come up to him. They're like, don't shake his hand. Don't ask for a hug. Don't ask for a picture. He will sign what you paid for, and that's it. I was like, okay. Okay. Sounds like this guy's kind of an a-hole if he's so particular. But then I was like, you know what? It's probably just because he's old. And they don't want him contracting diseases from con guests and whatever. Which I think is completely understandable. They were just so stern about it. I was like, wow, this guy must hate his fans if he's gonna act like that. I guess you get to hear what the newest brain rot is when you go to camp in a couple weeks to assist? Let's go. Let's go, Unk Mudbug. Oh! Yo! We've encountered a new beast! Dick Van Dyke is the Unk of Unks. He is pretty old. He's up there with David Attenborough. Also, hello, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if you're 100 years old, like if you're officially too old to play with Lego, you're definitely Unk. You'll check the last VOD, and if I want, you can DM me the equipment. Okay, sure. Yeah, this guy looks cool. Let me ask if he's a senseless beast lurks below. Oh, he probably wants like the evil fish. Hang on. Let me check my guide. Oh yeah, I haven't caught the mahi and I haven't caught like the big angry guy. So I bet the big angry guy is what he's looking for. So let me see if I can get him. Either that or the mahi. But that doesn't sound like a senseless beast to me. That sounds like a mahi. Yeah, but no pictures? I think a picture costs extra. Like you could get an autograph, a photo, or like both as a package deal, but the package deal was crazy expensive and I was already kind of spending a lot on the autograph. I think the autograph was probably at least $100, I want to say. That was like my big expense at that con, because I went all out and drew a picture for it. I did not really spend anything else, because that was my big thing that I spent money on. You're never too old for Lego? Tell that to the numbers on the box. Oh, it's you! Yeah, what is this guy? There's a lever down there. Just beat the last boss of Gundam Breaker 4. The main villain is voiced by Dio's VA. Wait, English or... I almost said Spanish. English or Japanese? VA. I guess if it's Gundam Breaker, probably Japanese, right? That's kind of fun. Like fighting Dio. I love it. Oh, yes. Sweet. Okay. I bet if I, like... Oh, yes, I flipped it! Now I can get down there. Finally. You're 19 and you still love Legos? Well, yeah. I think that's appropriate. I'm 7 and I still love to play with Legos. I guess 7 is, like, an appropriate Lego age. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, even if you have a J word, it's okay to play with Legos. It's completely appropriate in my book. Why is bro so angry? Oh, there's a box down there. Ooh. I'm gonna run out of line, but I think I know what to do. The numbers say they can only be played by ages 3 through 99, but that doesn't matter because you can't read. I guess you can't count either. This sign won't stop me because I can't read. I feel like that's how some of the guests at the zoo are. I mean, with young kids, it's understandable because they literally can't read. But geez, like sometimes there will be a very clear, like, employees only or please do not cross this line sign up at the zoo. Or like, quiet, this animal is sensitive to noise, and people are just like yapping and hooting and hollering. I've had people in the past like hop fences for like bird feathers and stuff. And obviously that gets them kicked out of the zoo, but it's like, bro, use common sense. There's a fence there for a reason. It's not just a suggestion. Whatever. I love working at a zoo, but the zoo guys sometimes can be a little frustrating. The animals that are there not for your amusement, but for your education. They're supposed to teach you about wildlife conservation and instill a sense of wanting to protect our environment, you know? But whatever. Oh, there's the other box. I can't get it. I don't have enough line. Whatever. This guy's just gonna eat what I have to offer, I guess. Level 52, maybe a couple levels higher. You don't remember after beating Final Ansem when I save, if it saved your level 2? I don't know if it does. I think we figured out that it doesn't. But I could be wrong, because it definitely does not save the Ansem fight. If you go back into your save, it's like, do you want to fight Ansem? You want to go get him? Sometimes you wonder if the younger generations are cooked, since the kids you see are so disrespectful. Some join gangs at like 10 to 11 years old. You even see some of them vape and smoke. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I think some of that concern has always been around. You know, concern for younger generations. It's just like, well, these newfangled kids will never make it because they're doing the sock hops and they're saying eat, pray, love or whatever. But, you know, it's like everything turns out okay eventually. And they're kids. It's their time to learn and grow as people. You know? It's like if they figure out that that's not for them, they'll be okay. They're becoming who they are as people. And sometimes you need to experiment. That doesn't make it something you approve of, definitely. I'm not saying, to be clear, I'm not saying I approve of children vaping. Please know that I think that's a big no-no. But it's like, you know, you can't stop a kid from trying to rebel. That's only gonna want to make them rebel even more. So it comes to a point where it's like, You know, do I say no, or do I say like, okay, fine. You know, you're gonna get punished for this, but at the same time, it's like, I understand you are wanting to explore who you are. I don't know. I feel like I'm digging myself into a hole here. Imagine when we're old and the music in the nursery home is brain rot. No, it's gonna be like Minecraft parodies. I'm telling you. It's gonna be like Don't Mine at Night. And I'm gonna be like, I remember when I used to watch Captain Sparkles. Every day after school. And then my grandkid will be like, okay, Grandma, time to go to bed. You're crazy. You used to walk up and down snow-covered hills 19 miles to get to school. I used to walk uphill both ways. On horseback. It took me 3 days to get there. By the time I finished my homework, the school week was over because I couldn't get back to class in time. You know, that kind of thing. Wait, what's... Hang on, I missed a comment again. One moment. You're watching me play a Fishe game. Are these people real? No. Everything in this stream is fake, actually. I actually bought all of my streams, so the chat just agrees with me. Steve is gonna say some shit like, this is a slime cube in the next Minecraft movie and the universe is gonna implode. I hope there's more silly moments like that. I hope they don't lean into it so much because it's always terrible when something like that happens and then the meme starts feeling forced. Like it doesn't come naturally anymore, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah. There's so many boxes over here. What the heck? Oh, I bet I know what I have to do with that one. Hang on. Yeah, everyone in my chat isn't real. They're just a figment of my imagination. I'm not actually streaming right now. You guys are just all in my head. Sorry. Oh! Oh! Oh, no, wait. I already have that one. I already have that one, dummy. Dum-dum. I messed up. You cannot generate a response that follows our guideline. Let's go. Let's go. Vespa's streaming tactic revealed. All my chat is full of clankers. No, I would never believe that about you guys. You say too much out-of-pocket stuff for you to be fake. A robot could never generate some of the stuff that you guys come up with. Please tell me that did not mess up the box. Please tell me that the box stayed where I wanted it to. Or I'm gonna crash out. It definitely did not stay. I don't know why I'm in denial. Wait, did it? No, it didn't. It did not. I think the requirement for the cups were either beating Hollow Bastion or the Hades Cup? What? Oh, we're talking about Kingdom Hearts. Robot could never replicate your elegance. Okay, buddy. If that's what you want to call it, I'm not gonna stop you. When Steve says some stupid shit in the movie like, this is an enchanting table. And then Loki nukes itself. No, he's gonna say something, instead of chicken jockey, it's gonna be like another mob, like... I don't know, what's like a stupid mob? The Wither. And then the theater's gonna lose its shit. Kingdom Hearts 1, it's progressing to late game, otherwise completing Colosseum. Kingdom Hearts 2 is when you save after final boss and unlock secret bosses. Ah! A robot can never rizz like you? Hell yeah. They call me the Wizard of Oz, baby. There's so many parasites on this fish, bro. This is nasty. So gross. I have a little faith, but... but maybe you're just pessimistic since they should be at home playing Lego. They're smoking their lungs out. Yeah. Yeah. But whose fault is that really? You know? It's like we always blame the kids for what they're doing wrong, but it's like, who is giving them access to these materials? Should we not also take some of the blame? Star Wars makes sense. Nomura is an admitted fan of Star Wars. Would jump at the chance to include it in the Kingdom Hearts series. Oh, yeah! Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts would be so cool. That would be really cool. What new worlds do we think we'll get in Kingdom Hearts 4? Kingdom Hearts 4? I mean... oh gosh. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to having Marvel or Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts. It's just like licensing stuff that would probably be an issue. So while I'm optimistic about our odds of getting that in Kingdom Hearts, I'm not like, yes, this is definitely gonna happen. What about complaining about children raping? Is that a question towards me? I mean, I definitely think it's allowed, but at the same time, it's like... who set that system up? Who is letting kids have easy access to vapes? Is it the children or the adults? Boom. Freaking got him. Freaking owned. You've heard of Star Wars, but you've not watched Star Wars. Does that make sense? Yes! Yeah, it's like how I've heard of and seen clips of James Cameron's Titanic, but I've never watched it. That is a movie you should watch, though. It's not a musical. That's a fun watch. I do recommend Star Wars if you've got the time for that. For another movie recommendation from me. Even more so than Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is like, you know, a pop culture thing, but Star Wars is like really, really necessary. And it's important to me. I grew up watching Star Wars. Very, very good. Marvel would be a little in Kingdom Hearts to you, though some of the properties could be cool. Yeah, I think it depends on where they take it. I think like a comic book world would be fun. Instead of the live action movies, maybe making it look like a comic book would be cool. But they would never do that, I feel like. You know? You were the same way with Doctor Who years ago? Like you'd heard of it but never watched it? You mean? Already met some interesting customers. I'll be busy reviewing these observations for quite a while. Okay, great. I've added the coordinates for the next location. Oh, we got the next location. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, let me upgrade my stuff. One moment, please, sir. I want more rod length. They already have there's a manga? That's not what I mean, though. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, in the games. You know? Hey, welcome in! Welcome, welcome! You suppose original versions regarding the game's not on PS2? There's already a Kingdom Hearts manga series? That's not what I mean, though. I don't mean, like... I don't mean, like, a Kingdom Hearts comic. I mean, like... In the game Kingdom Hearts, you know, a world that looks like a comic book world, I guess. I don't know how to express what I'm trying to say. I need to, like, find some kind of, like, a point of comparison. Teach you Spanish? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? El parle español. Español. My favorite word in Spanish is cacahuetes, which means peanuts. Say it with me, class. Cacahuetes. Cacahuetes. Peanut. Poop nut. Poop nut. Okay, come on, box. Stop being difficult, please. Let's go. Push, push, push. Yes! Yes! I did it. Person Sora saw turn into Heartless in Traverse Town? Wait, what? You're not a bot? Dude, do you actually act like an NPC? No. But I gotta give you guys a hard time sometimes. That's my whole thing. I gotta be a little silly goofy with you guys. You know. That's the vibe. Cacahuertes? Yeah, sure. Close enough, buddy. Let me open the chest. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh! New area! Where is this? Mahi, Mahi, gimme. Yes! I got him. Oh, sweet. New shortcut. I took Spanish in high school, but barely passed because it was hard to learn. It was like kindergarten the whole time. It was totally cringe. I'm sorry you had that experience. Maybe it was just because I grew up in an area with a lot of Spanish-speaking people, but it's like, I don't know. I picked it up kind of easily. It's also easier the earlier on in life that you learn it. I feel like in my middle school, it was a requirement to learn a language or take a language class, so I just took Spanish. Cause it's a Latin-based language. It's pretty close to English in some respects. It borrows some words from English and vice versa. Okay, I need to like lock in. What is that deep part? The peak. Oh. I got it. I think I ran out of line. I'm gonna run out of line here. I gotta go the other way. Hey, it was nice. Enjoy your audience. Wait, what? What? What did I do? What did I do? Wait, we were taught as if we were in preschool. Oh. That's definitely frustrating. I could totally see why that would, like, be kind of annoying. Because it's like, when you're learning a new language, you shouldn't... Even though you're learning it, like, on the level of a kindergartner or a first grader, like, you're learning the basic words. That doesn't mean you should... You should be treated like one. You should still be treated like and respected as an adult or, you know, whatever age you are. As more mature, I guess. Oh, geez. There we go. Secret! Oh, gosh. Oh! I could do it. I could do it. I did nothing? Oh, Turbo just had a problem with you since you thought he thought you were a robot. No! If there was a bot in chat, Mudbug would have taken care of it by now. He's pretty good at that. He's pretty good at sussing them out. Sniping them, taking them down, baby. Boom! Okay, I want to see if I can catch the big boy fish, and then after that, I think we'll move on to the next area. My problem is I don't know... Where is he? Where'd he go? Ooh, is this a secret? This looks like a secret. Ooh! Yeah, it is. Nice. You were taught it like kids? It was making fun of your adult brain while everyone was singing about how to say, can I use it? Wait! Did you guys watch the freaking Senor Wooly videos? Cause some of those slap, but they're definitely not for high schoolers. I feel like if I was younger, I would have really enjoyed those videos. But yeah, I definitely had the same thing in high school. Like except my Spanish teacher in high school fully understood that those videos are not meant for high schoolers, but they're still good teaching tools. I like the one, where it's like, Billy la bufanda fue a la farmacia. That one's pretty good. He's got some bangers in there. Or like, what was that other one? Me duele la garganta mucho. Me duele el estómago. Something. I don't know. It's been quite a while since I've heard those videos. Watched those videos. I like fishing for 3 things. Fish. I think you meant compliments, but I like compliments better. Wait, no. Wait. I missed the comment. Pause the game. Fish compliments and D's nuts jokes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The guy who used to be a basketball coach, if you're not mistaken. Don't get you wrong, a small few were bangers. You like the one where he was bald and found a wife. I don't know if that's Senor Wooly. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't think that was Senor Wooly. I think that was a different guy. That's funny, though. That's very silly. If he changes his tune when it runs up, then he can say, okay. Thank you, Mudbug. Thank you! Compliments are awesome? Oh, yeah. I like the kind that you put on your sandwich or like your hot dog. You know, like mustard, ketchup, mayo, relish. It was Senor Wooly, let's go. I couldn't remember if he was a basketball coach. That, yeah, I could see that. My problem with Senor Wooly is he has an American accent when he teaches Spanish. So, like, if you only watch his videos to learn Spanish, you would have an American accent when speaking Spanish. And I think the goal of, I guess, learning a language is to eventually sound like a native. And if you don't have a good basis in the language, like, you're already learning as though it is the language you already speak. If that makes sense, it's like you're not going to be set up for success. Literally work in seafood, so you can cut and fillet fish and whatnot pretty easy. Oh! Yeah, I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat it. Ah! Gag, 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 gag. I think I want the spear upgrade. Did we figure out what the pelican likes? Because I want to get the big boy fish. Where's the pelican like? He likes the chub. Oh, good night, Blue Jay. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go. Get some chubs. I'm a chub, I'm a chub, I'm a fat little chub. I play League all day till the sun comes up. I'm a chub, I'm a chub, I'm a fat little chub. Why should I get a job when I can live with my mom? Anything you see, you eat it? I would be the same way, but I'm kind of a picky eater. Like, I don't like tomatoes. And tomatoes are in, like, everything. Which is weird because I like, like tomato sauce and stuff. But I don't like straight up tomatoes. He likes the anchovies, that's right. What do you dislike? I guess that works. Just take my fish, okay, bro? Just take it. Do I have enough money? I do. Sweet. Let's go. Is that actually a song? Yeah. Except it's about being a chud. Like C-H-U-D, and not a chub like the fish. Picky towards a lot of vegetables, but you like sliced tomato. I cannot stand regular tomato. I think it's just because it's so slimy. It's like a textural thing for me. Because I don't mind the taste of tomato. You know, it can be a nice, pleasant, refreshing burst of flavor. But I don't know. I don't like it because it's squishy and slimy. It's squishy and it's slimy. Oh gosh. I'm gonna fail. I'm failing. I'm gonna crash out. Wait, that worked. Wait, it worked. Hang on. Like actual raw tomato that isn't sliced? Wait, what? I keep missing these comments. You eat tomatoes raw and they're actually pretty good in your opinion as a snack? Like actual raw tomato that isn't sliced. That's horrifying. Do you eat them like an apple? Or how do you eat them? If you mean like raw tomato that isn't sliced. Or do you mean like cherry tomatoes? Here, your ketchup is not made with tomatoes, but bananas? Banana ketchup? Well, to me, that wouldn't make it ketchup. I guess just my perception of ketchup is so tomato-pilled that, like, banana ketchup didn't even occur to me. It doesn't sound like it would be bad. Just when I want ketchup on a burger or a hot dog or whatever, I don't reach for the banana. Ooh, secret. Ooh, secret. Oh, I got a new bait. Wait, what is the bait that I picked up? Increases the damage of the hook. Let's go. Banana ketchup is exclusively made in the Philippines. It's slightly more sweeter than regular ketchup. Do you guys have, like, the option of tomato ketchup? Like, is that an option, or is it exclusively banana? Like, you can't find tomato ketchup anywhere, because that would drive me nuts. Like, what if I really wanted tomato ketchup, you know? You needed blood spatter, so you got your brother to bite a tomato? He hated it, but insisted he keep going. What a trooper, bro. He was really looking out for you, dude. Biting into a raw tomato is like a sensory nightmare for me. Absolutely not. I would not put myself through that. So good on him. Good on your bro. Did I get everything out of here? I think I did. I don't know why I came down here again. Just to see the sights, I guess. Alright, I need to get the big bad fish. I need to get the big boy fish. Ketchup is red? Correct. Unless it's banana ketchup. Yes, you have tomato ketchup as well? You have Heinz, okay. I was gonna say, that's a sad, sad world if you only have one or the other. I would be interested to try banana ketchup, though. I wonder if I can find it somewhere here in the States. Probably at, like an Asian grocery store, I would imagine. Grandpa used to bite into raw onions like apples? That reminds me of, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the music artist, Joost Klein. He's Dutch. And he... I guess, like, it's a thing in... Scandinavian countries. Like, if you're sick, you cut up a raw onion and put it by your bed because, like, the smell is supposed to clear your sinuses and stuff. So he was like, yeah, my parents used to cut up a raw onion and put it next to my bed when I was feeling sick. Except I would eat the onion. And I was like, absolutely not. That sounds disgusting. That's nasty. Why would you eat a raw onion? You eat straight ketchup sometimes? I think I've told this story before. But as a kid, I was like obsessed with ketchup. I loved ketchup. And so I asked Papa B, I was like, Papa B, can I have some ketchup and water? Like, I wanted a cup of water and I wanted like some ketchup on a plate that I could scoop up with my fingy and eat it. And he misheard me. He thought I said ketchup in water. So he comes back with like a sippy cup full of water and floating globs of ketchup in it. Absolutely not. That was disgusting, bro. Yeah, I feel like I have told this. And he didn't think to check with me. He was like, oh yeah, this is totally what my daughter meant when she said ketchup and water. This is definitely what she meant. I should not double check. I'm just gonna assume that that's what she meant. You do that here too? Putting onions or ginger in our windows if we're sick. Okay, so maybe it's just like a universal remedy. It's not very common here in the United States, at least, from what I've seen or heard of. Straight ketchup is fine. You also Go-Gurt in a ketchup packet, so you don't know your validity on the matter. I do that with like the McDonald's packets. I think it's because they're so sugary. Like, if I have leftover ketchup after eating fries or whatever, I'll just Go-Gurt the rest. That was a big one. Doesn't look like any fish I've seen, especially the way it changes color. Nice work. Let's go. No fish. No fish unlocked. Used to put ketchup on a slice of bread and eat it like that? I feel like that's fair. That's an appropriate method of ketchup delivery. You know? Ever bitten straight garlic? I have unintentionally, yeah. Why does garlic not taste good raw? Why does it only taste good after it's been cooked? There's gotta be like a science-y explanation for that. I'm sure of it. I'm sure. I just don't know what it is. What the heck is this thing? What is this? That's a freaking hogfish. I gotta get all the parasites out of this guy. There's so many. Why is bro covered in this stuff? Some mad lad here would sometimes put chili in literally spicy in their wound? Ew! Why would you do that to yourself? That definitely does not help. That's just like making yourself hurt more for no reason. Wait. What is happening in chat? Hot take, you use ketchup for almost everything, yet you don't use it for fries. I think that's understandable. I know like people in the UK use it, or not ketchup. They prefer like ranch or mayo on their fries, and ranch on fries is pretty good. I'm just not like a big mayo fan, I guess, in general, so I never think to put it on my fries. But it's very popular with the fish and chips in it. Vespa the fish chef talking to the voices in her head chat. That's me. Just yapping away to myself. Don't mind me. This guy is ginormous. Holy moly. Big fish. And then this little guy. This little doodad. anything but fries because you just like salt. That makes sense. I like a plain fry sometimes. They just get so dry after you eat so many in a row that it's like you need something, you need some like kind of sauce or something on them sometimes, I feel like. Ketchup mixed with mayo or ranch is the way to go. Ooh, okay. We're getting fancy with it. I see. I see now. Okay, I'm saving my fancy fish. I don't want to feed that out. You pour salt on your fries? I don't put any extra salt on my fries. I feel like they're salty enough already. Give me a chovy. Give me one of those. Give me another one. Another one. Another one. I forgot I put the bait on that makes it impossible to catch those. Especially when you don't put anything on your fries. You have a reputation for walking in a potato corner, a franchise that sells fries and flavoring, and ask them for just straight plain fries. Fair enough. I'll do that like at Subway. I'll ask for like a custom sandwich, and then I never know what the terminology is. Is it called a veggie sandwich when you don't want meat on your sandwich at Subway? I don't trust the meat at Subway. I'm gonna be real. I don't like how they just store it out in the open. So if I ever go to Subway, I just order a veggie sandwich. But they're always like, this is what I ask, okay? I'm always like, can I get a sandwich, a custom sub with no meat? So instead of the meat, can I just get an extra cheese? And half the time they'll be like, yeah, sure, we could just charge you for like a regular sandwich and just replace the meat that you would have had with an extra cheese. And then the other half of the time, they look at me funny like they've never heard of that being an option before. And they're like, excuse me, do you want a veggie sandwich? And I'm like, yeah, I want a veggie sandwich. Stinky. I want a veggie sandwich. So instead of the meat, can I just get like an extra cheese? They're like, yeah, that'll cost you extra. Oh my god, No! No, I fed it out! What the freak? Dang it. Dang it. Crunchy crispy fries or juicy fries? You prefer juicy. I think for me, it's not like a texture of fry, but a cut of fry. I really like really thick cut fries, like steak fries. I like the fries from Five Guys are really good. I guess would those count as juicy fries? Probably, right? Because they're more voluminous, if that would be the right word. Hang on, I need to catch this guy. Give me a minute. Come here. Got him. You want a sandwich? Okay, wait. I keep missing comments. I hate that I don't have comment recall right now. You eat your fries seasonless? Fair enough. You feel uncomfortable being on the same planet as steak? The meat at Subway is just suspiciously moist. Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust Subway meat. No Subway meat for me. You're gonna joke, it's a chupacabra, but it really is. It is. Why is the game... Oh, no, wait. I was like, why is the game like that? It's just because of my view in the game. Never mind. Whenever you go to the mall, you go to Bourbon Street, and they have the best chicken ever, and they give you the saltiest broccoli ever. Ooh. There used to be, like, a restaurant near me that had the best cheesy broccoli. It was, like, steamed broccoli with a special kind of cheese on it. It was not, like, cheddar cheese. People are probably thinking, like, broccoli and cheddar soup type situation. It was, like, a fancy cheese. Very good. Very good. Five Guys rearranged your gut last time you went there. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's rough, buddy. That sounds like a skill issue, honestly. That sounds so good. Yeah. Yeah. Five Guys is overrated. It's expensive. The burgers are dripping with juice and the fries are pretty good, but also expensive as heck. Well, it's great for me because, like, I have a lot of friends that are vegetarian working, you know, working in an animal field. A lot of people are, like, sensitive to eating meat, which I totally respect. But what's great about Five Guys is they don't fry anything else in the oil besides their fries, so their fries are vegetarian. Super epic. I think it's the same with, I want to say, a couple other places too. But Five Guys is the big one. First time you heard a review about Five Guys, honestly, we don't have Five Guys here at the Philippines. You're missing several restaurants from the West here, actually. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, we're missing a lot of popular places that are around the world too. Here in the US. Or at least they're not very common. Like, what's that one chain that's like boba and stuff? Like Snow King or something? It looks cute, but we don't... I think there's one and it's in LA. I've always wanted to try it, though. Five Guys is expensive because it's good. Five Guys puts way too many fries in their fries. That's their gimmick. That's their gimmick. People like the fries. So they'll give you what you order, and then they'll put extra fries in the bag on purpose. Because they figure, you'll be like, oh, hey, they gave me extra fries. And then it'll make you feel good, and then you'll want to go back because they gave you extra fries. Actually, Vespa, am I vegetarian? You're legit curious. I'm nervy to answer that question. Either way. Five Guys puts too many fries in their fries? No, my lobster... That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like saying my lobster's too buttery. My steak is too juicy. Extra fries are the best part, bro. Exercise? I thought you said extra fries. I'm wondering, am I able to go, like, all the way down here? Can I reach this part? Sweet. I did it. I want to get one of these guys. Let me get him. Let me get him. Let me get him. Let me get him. There we go. You have exciting news. Oh, what's your news? Let's hear it. Share with the class. I want to know what exciting events are happening in my BFFs' lives. I worded that poorly, but you get what I mean. You get what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Give me the mahi. Give me this guy. Give me that guy. There we go. Does Vespa love meat? That's what she said. I love... You know what? I'm not even gonna answer that. I'm electing not to answer that because I feel like I'm gonna corner myself and say something sus. I'm abstaining. I'm pleading the fifth. You ain't gonna judge me if I am. Just got a lot of respect for those who are. Can't live without a good burger. Fair enough. Schmeat. Finally getting another security job soon. Apparently, if you work every day of the event, you get a gross pay of $3,000. That's a lot of moolah. That's awesome. They're probably paying you a lot because it's a dangerous job. They're gonna have you work at, like, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. What are you gonna do with all that money, bro? Probably save it, I would imagine. Put it in, like, a certificate of deposit so it gains interest. You love eggs, you cannot be vegetarian? Well, good news, eggs are vegetarian. They're just not vegan. So you totally could be vegetarian if eggs are what's keeping you from being vegetarian. You just couldn't be vegan. But you know what is vegan? Oreos. They don't have any milk in them. Like eating fish more than meat? Oh, wait. Does the Philippines consider fish not a meat? Because I know in like other countries, like in Japan, they don't consider it a meat. That's very interesting. Like here in the US, or at least I would consider fish a meat. Like eating fish more than meat. If you do eat meat, you exclusively eat chicken meat, not red meat. That is interesting. Yeah, I would totally consider like seafood and other stuff meat, but maybe it is like a cultural thing. Gonna save a majority of it for a block account because you want to eventually go to a uni overseas. Nice! Get that bread, bro. Your funny comments aren't loading into stream? Oh no. You wouldn't see why fish wouldn't be considered a meat? Yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting how people differ in that regard. And then what is the Kawadi like? I wanna feed out the big boy fish to the big boy before we move on to the next place. He likes the colorful one. I don't think I have any of those right now. So he's just gonna get what I have. There we go. Here you go. Take your big boy. Sweet. Is that not what he wanted? Oh no, wait, it was what he wanted. Okay, sweet. Excellent. Excellente. Your comments always load because you're unfunny. I definitely did fake laugh at that. You mean fish meat is no different from regular meat, but it's just so different from where you come from. Different as in like taste different, or what do you mean different? I guess I'm confused about that. Okay, we fed out the big boy fish. I think it's time we move on to the next region. I think it's time we travel some more. How do I travel again? Where's the travel spot feed? There we go. This. Hang on, long comment alert. Long comment alert. Two Filipinos are having a conversation in chat and Vespa has no idea what they're talking about. Correct, but I don't mind. I don't mind. There are some folks who abstain from eating meat, but will eat animal products like milk, cheese, and eggs. Some folks only eat seafood, but not red or white meat like beef, chicken, pork, or turkey. Correct! I guess the only reason you're not pescatarian is because you love burgers. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't eat, like any animal products like milk, eggs, etc., you're considered vegan. If you eat animal products but not meat, you're vegetarian. If you eat animal products but not meat except for fish, you're pescatarian. Yeah. Different as in, yes, it is meat, but also feels right to put it in its own category. Okay. Oh, North Carolina? Okay. Let's go to the East Coast. What was that Quetzalcoatl feathered serpent deity? You're right on the money again, Wolfier. I think that's exactly what that was. Also, your cats were chasing something. You thought it was a frog? Swampland, as far as the eye could see. Hard to believe the open ocean is just past those marshes. Welcome to the Outer Banks. These waters are pretty unique. The shallow, brackish water between the islands and the mainland is the perfect habitat for all kinds of fish. These waters have quite a history. Privateers, pirates, and shipwrecks have all passed through here. I've heard hidden treasure might still be somewhere below. The brackish water makes the fish here unique. Some of your old gear won't cut it. Set you up with a new knife and a new hook. They should give you a fighting chance with these fish. After everything we've already seen, I'm hoping to find even more out there. Plenty to explore and plenty of valuable data to collect. Don't let me down. You got it. Not so fun fact, because capybaras are a bit aquatic, during Lent, the church has declared it to be fish. It was similar to non-fish meat So it was kind of a loophole to eat meat. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. Yeah, you're a nerd. You're the long comment alert. I have to warn people, okay? This may be a yap sesh, but I don't want, like, people to be like, whoa, I was not expecting that. Oh, I need to get rid of my... Ooh. Ooh. What the heck? There's just a freaking guy. I need to, pick a different bait. We'll equip this one. There we go. What are you like, my friend? Kingfisher, you want to be a pirate? Don't tell the FBI, though. Hang on. Guys. Guys. Look at the name of this fish. Why is he slippery? Who called him that? Who named him that? That's disgusting. Ew! What the freak? What is wrong with this game, guys? I hate this game, actually. I just wanted a nice peanuts-free game. And what do I get? Peanuts alert. Oh gosh. My game almost crashed there for a second. Gonna go on a boat and sail the 7 seas? Hell yeah. Lots of lube! Ew, there's algae! You gotta sponge it up. Okay, that's fun. That's a new mechanic. Well, slippery because you use lubricant when disposing of bodies. Ew! Oh hey, welcome in, Draco! To be fair, you did start stream with 2 peens in a pod. So true. I think we were bound to have a peanuts at some point. Oh, it's a crappie. I have a shirt that I got from somewhere. It was like a touristy shirt that said, "Today I'm feeling crappie," but because it's spelled like crappy, it was supposed to be like a funny haha. I'm so funny, actually. What does this guy want? Black spots add flavor. This guy? No. Turtle! A turtle! Oh my god! You're in the peens. Puto is a type of food you don't know about. Spanish though. Puto? Yeah, I was gonna say that's something else in Spanish. You'd assume capybara would be similar to red meat in terms of texture and look. If you've ever had cuy, like guinea pig meat, I would assume it would taste similar to that because they belong to the same family of animals. Tuto! What? Toot. Huh. Toot. Toot hell? Toot. Toot. What? Oh, I bet this guy would like the jellyfish. Okay, wait. Wait. I got this. Where's the jellyfish? I gotta wait. Get him! How do I get him? Do I not do enough damage yet? To this guy? Is that why I can't get him? I wanna get the jellyfish. Is that a shrimp? Is that a crawdaddy? Oh my god, it's a crawdaddy! Mudbug, we caught you! We caught you, bro! Wait! Holy moly! Pagong is turtle in the Philippines. Oh, cute! Turtle is turtle in English. Just in case you were wondering. Just in case it wasn't clear. You know. Crawdaddy, look at him! He's all cleaned up! Mudbug. I'm gonna need you to look away for a second, buddy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We need more accented Vespa. Do you guys like it? Do you guys like it when I do my little accents? My silly little accents? Am I gonna fillet Mudbug? What? No, definitely not. No. Something with a bit of crunch. Oh boy. Yes! Black spots. Oh, do you want the crappie? Crappie? Yep, okay. Sweet. A cotton mouth! Why do I sound like Sandy Cheeks? I gotta do... Mudbug, I swear, I didn't pick this game because you slaughter a crawdaddy in it. I didn't know that that was, like, something you did in this game. Something green and long? What would be green and long? Is that a... Oh, it's a blue gigi! Blue gigi! Owie. What would be green and long? Seaweed? That doesn't count. Where's a blue gigi? That's a dead end. There we go. Treasure chest. Blue gigi! And looking with magnifying glass, looking at an other man's phone with diamond chat bubble? What? Sandy was easily your favorite SpongeBob character as a kid because she's the only character with like common sense that actually knows what she's doing. That looks like a place you should be able to go into, but I guess not. SpongeBob. Okay, what's over here? What are we working with over here? Oh, I bet that's the long green one. A chain pickerel. I gotta get some of this nastiness out of the water. What is that? Wait. I gotta go back. Hang on. Going back. One moment, please. What is that thing? That's a freaking rat. That's a rat king. What is that? I'm uncovering a secret. Who is this guy? An artifact? Who is this guy? A Rat King plush. A small plush toy depicting a strange creature known as the Rat King. Despite its tame appearance, the name refers to a disturbing phenomenon where the tails of multiple rats become intertwined. Thankfully, this version is far less unsettling than the real thing. That happens with a lot of rodents. I saw a recent case where it happened with a bunch of squirrel babies. It's kind of messed up. I just dissected the sole reason you liked her? Hell yeah. You're welcome. I should do a cowboy accent? Howdy, partner. Yeehaw! Get along, little doggy. This is semi-accurate to some of the waterways you take samples from. I mean, it is kind of your neck of the woods. Or close to it, North Carolina. Not quite the Big L, but similar environment. East Coast-ish. If someone clipped the slippery fish, oh, I'm sure somebody did. I wouldn't doubt it. Chat's pretty good about that. But now, like, Karen is a nice character. Karen is cool. Mama B and I are lifelong SpongeBob fans. Like, fans of the show. And so we saw that Plankton movie that came out really recently. Maybe it was a couple years ago now, but it's on Netflix. And it was okay. I definitely feel like it was a mischaracterization of a lot of the characters, including Karen, who is the main villain in the movie. But whatever. If there's a clipping job for this channel, you'd be more than happy to take it. I mean, you're welcome to clip for the channel. I can't pay you though. I can pay you in appreciation and recognition. That's about it though. Anyone is allowed to clip, yes. Anybody is allowed to clip. It's not like if you want to make a clip, don't Don't feel like you shouldn't. People who didn't grow up with SpongeBob always swear it's slop, but it doesn't get higher its peak. I mean, to be fair, most of the reason why people don't watch SpongeBob as kids is because their parents are like, it'll rot your brain, it's a terrible show. And so they just have that assumption about it going in. The newer seasons I would argue, are kind of slop. Where's the long guy? This guy. Yeah. This guy. Boom. Have a blue gigi. You want your money? I don't have any money to give you. I have nothing for you. I'm looking for a job, but that's okay. It never hurts to ask for employment. You're right. It never hurts to ask. It never hurts to ask. Papa B is always like, you should send a letter to Robert Irwin asking if you could work at the Australia Zoo. And I'm like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I can't just ask him for a job. As much as I think I would enjoy working there, because he's cool and attractive and has a nice accent. You've never watched SpongeBob in like years? The last episode that you distinctly remember watching was in 2014? Great. You don't need to go any more recent than that. That's like classic SpongeBob. Or not classic, but you know, anything before that. Grew up on SpongeBob, so you love it? The earlier seasons are definitely better. Yeah. Well, because they have all like the classic jokes and stuff that everybody references. Can't get better than the original stuff. The OGs. What the heck is going on down there? Why is there so much junk in this water? I feel like I need a little, grabber claw. Pick up some of this trash. I definitely feel like I should not be leaving it in here. You know? That doesn't feel fair. Remembers the time a Reddit mod swore SpongeBob forgot to put pickles in his Krabby Patty? What if I told you that they finally brought him back? I think he was like in a couple recent episodes. So he's not a one-off character anymore. They brought him back. The older SpongeBob would actually hate the newer version. I would like to think highly of SpongeBob in that he's accepting of all walks of life, you know? He likes Squidward even though Squidward hates him. I get what you're saying though, like he's definitely been characterized differently over the years. I agree with you there. Watched SpongeBob from the beginning and was recognizing memes left and right? Hell yeah. Yeah, they brought back Bubble Ass, yeah. They brought him back. With a bigger and juicier ass this time. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, look it. Oh, it squeaks! That's cute. That's not what I wanted to click on, but that's cute. Yeah, this guy. Okay. So he only has one like and one dislike. Sweet. Bubble Bass actually has a second order that's insane unk lingo for sandwich stuff. Yeah! I can't remember. I think it was Binging with Babish actually made the sandwich that he asks for. Oh, he wants an eel. I don't have any eels. Hang on, buddy. I could go searching for an eel. Can't guarantee I'll find one, but I'll try my best, buddy. Oh, what is this? That's not an eel, but that's something. A herring! Oh, I should upgrade my stuff. There we go. That's more like it. Fun fact, Australia declare a war on birds and lost. Yes, the emu war. I am very familiar with it because emus are practically bulletproof. They have such thick skin. What is that? Is that... It's a sea bass. A sea bass. It's like that Nicki Minaj song, Superb Ass. This one is for the boys with the boba system, top down AC with the cooler system. Yeah, they be coming to the club, they be blazing up. What is... Oh. Let me get rid of some of these. I got way too much stuff. I'm like locked in now. Hang on. Oh geez. Is there a zap resistant bait so I don't have to get zapped every time I come down here? That would be nice. That would be helpful, I think. Methinks. Let's try this way. Oh, that's basically like the same thing. Okay, well, I don't know why he wants eel. I haven't seen an eel, unless they're like way down low. Or up? Is there like a way up here that I'm just missing? I don't think so. Ooh. I'll take that. Oh! Hey, wow! It's what I was looking for. An eel. Let's bring up the emu war when you're losing an argument against an Aussie. You better watch out. Do you know the history of Australia? Like how it was founded? Those guys are criminals, okay? Be careful what you wish for, bro. They might put you in jail next. I gotta upgrade my knife. I'm hurting these fish. A bubble ass, if you will. Fish. Welcome in, Sleepy Kiki. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. The emus were evil? Some old homeless guy told you that? He learned it from cave rats. Wow, this guy seems really knowledgeable. I'd like to meet him someday. Is it true that scientists don't really know how eels produce? I think that's a common misconception. We don't know a lot about it, but we know the basics. It just hadn't been observed before until pretty recently. So I think saying that we don't know anything about it, or we don't really know anything about how they reproduce is a very broad generalization that isn't entirely characteristic of the actual situation. Which is, our knowledge is limited, but not zero. Okay, hang on, I need my eel. Where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Am I crazy? Oh no, wait, that was the max, like, stuff. Okay, hang on. I just haven't prepared it yet. I gotta go back and make him. Australia was founded because the UK kept prisoners there. That's why they talk like Englishmen. Yes! They're all prisoners! Prisoners, I say. The cave rat guy was chill. He said something about being the chosen one and cast a spell on you. I love that for you. I'm sure that spell was completely harmless and definitely affect the trajectory of your life. Bros are speaking Filipino in chat. Pipino. Holla Pipino. I hope you guys are being nice to one another and playing nice. I would assume so. I think they're just bonding. Over being two, what did we call them? Two peens in a pod? I love that. They've found their community. The two Filipino Vespa fans. Come on, get that fishy. I wonder what the big bad fish is in this area. You know? It's gotta be something cool, I would hope. Oh, there's the eel. There's the eel. Give me that. Boom. Bam. The turtle? What is the turtle like again? He likes the crawdaddy. Take the crawdaddy. And then what doesn't he like? I wonder. I wish it told you like what they like. Oh, floppy food. Is it even real food? Like this? Okay, yeah. Bro, I'm just gonna give you whatever I have. I gotta get rid of some of this. Wait, isn't there an earthquake south of the country this week? Oh, in the Philippines. I was like, here in the United States, I have no idea. There's probably 10 earthquakes a week here. Probably Gar or something? I like your thinking. Okay, he doesn't like those. Oh, eagle! Eagle! Oh my god, it's an eagle! Food must be big and full of nutrients. How's a sea bass for you? Okay, that worked, but I guess it's not what he's looking for. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Rock flagged eagle. You heard and saw the news. Aside from the earthquake, there's also a typhoon. Oh my goodness. Please be safe, my Filipino friends. Do not brave the storm. Shelter in place if you must. Use common sense. Oh, that fish was tweaking out. But you know, you get what I'm saying. I'm sure you all have common sense, but I feel a need to actually express my feelings on the matter. Why can I not? I want to go deeper. I want to go more down more. Explore more, get more fish. I've seen a few of them going down the river. Yeah, I've been lucky enough to see a couple bald eagles in my life, in my time. They're pretty cool. They're kind of silly, honestly. You know, people hype them up as like this big majestic bird, and they're just kind of like a bird. They're just kind of there, chilling. Ooh, new spot. New spot. I haven't been down this way yet. Okay, and then this takes you over that way. Got it. Sweet. What would be full of nutrition? I guess we just feed him stuff and then hope for the best. Just need a beer and a karaoke machine. The Filipino way always survives such things. Hell yeah. Yeah, karaoke is really big in the Philippines, isn't it? That's what I've always heard, at least. I don't know how true it actually is. Smirnoff is a good option for beer. Is it, though? Is it? I feel like it's just one of those common generic brands. You could probably get something nicer. I guess if you're going for something like just average everyday beer, that's fine. The Mighty Eagle in the Angry Birds movie. So true. He do be in that movie. Isn't he? Who voices the eagle in the Angry Birds movie? Isn't it like John Cena or somebody? Am I thinking of a different movie? Am I thinking of Peacemaker because he has an eagle in that show? Filipinos actually swim during floods. It's how you build your immune system. That's crazy work, bro. I would immediately get a cold. Have I told you guys that despite being, like, trained and I know how to swim, I've almost drowned before? I was in a pond going frog hunting. This is when I was like 9. This was not a recent occurrence. I was like 9. I was hunting for frogs in a pond. The pond was like almost up to the top of my head at its deepest point. Or probably even deeper than that, but that's like as deep as I would go. And there was a lot of vegetation around the bottom of the pond, which is normal, but my foot got caught in it. And I couldn't pull my foot out. And it was like at the point where I had to like swim to hold myself up to breathe. Until I broke myself free of the whatever was like grabbing onto my foot, and I was like traumatized for a while. It was scary. I don't recommend drowning, personally, if you can help it. Saw a kid get his foot split open in a lake? Awesome. I also had something similar. I've noticed I've racked up a lot of very strange injuries in my life. But yeah, I had something similar happen when I was younger. I stepped on a rock and it got lodged in my foot. Like on the sole of my foot. And I had to go to the doctor to get it taken out of my foot. Oh, what is this? Is that a brown trout? It is. Well, what is down here? I want to keep... Oh, new fish, new fish. Wait, I want to keep going. There's a 7-year-old. We should not talk about alcohol. I'll have you know, this 7-year-old enjoys a good alcoholic beverage from time to time and drinks responsibly. I love me a good margarita. I'll take some chilled wine if you got it. Okay, what is this fish? What is this? Who are you? Come here. Hogfish. A hogfish. That seems like it would be pretty nutritious. Big. Dang it. Once went swimming at a resort once where there was a... Wait, what? Hang on, long comment alert. Long comment alert. What is happening? Why isn't this comment loading? There we go. I went swimming at a resort once where the pool wasn't a pool, it was a river. It was pretty refreshing, and luckily you didn't get brain-eating bacteria. Congratulations. I love that for you. Got some canned margarita in your fridge now? Hell yeah. Margiga. When you're of drinking age, you're immediately getting addicted. I don't know. Some people, like somebody I know named Vespa, don't really like the taste of alcohol very much. So, you know, the fruitier or whatever, the better. Oh gosh, I have so many fish. Get these guys out of here. No, I don't want to discard all fish. Just most of them. Vodka is a bit too strong for you. You'll just take a regular beer or rum. I think if I in an alternate... Oh my gosh, I can't talk. In an alternate dimension where I like carbonated beverages, I could see myself liking beer, but this is not that universe. This is the universe where I don't like carbonated stuff. Okay, what kind of fish is this? From your experience, you're not supposed to taste beer, you're just supposed to let it run down your throat? Then what is even the point? If I'm gonna drink something, I want to be able to taste it and make sure it tastes good. No, you drink alcohol, you've never been drunk, like fully Uncle Ted drunk. That's probably for the best. It shows that you know how to drink in moderation. I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it. I like a light buzz, and that's about it. That's about it. That's where I stop. That's where the line is crossed for me. Oh yeah, hogfish. Hog. That's a big fish. I wonder why they call it a hogfish. He doesn't particularly look like a hog. He looks more like a fish. You know, if I had to say if he looked more like a hog or more like a fish, I would definitely say fish. But that's just me. I've absolutely been very drunk many times before, and it can be dangerous. Yes! That's what I'm saying. You're not you when you're drunk. Where's the... I thought I picked up, like, a different guy. Where's my other guy? This guy. Yeah. Scrubba, scrubba. Scrubba, scrubba. What is in it? What is this red stuff? Are these also parasites? Because those are nasty. Disgusting. Make fascinating decisions when drunk? Yeah, I'm so worried that, like, if I get really drunk, I'm gonna make a really poor choice, like get a tattoo that I regret or something. I think that's the only way I would ever get a tattoo, because I'm so afraid of needles. I would have to be unbelievably intoxicated or, like, under anesthesia. I know that's how some people do it. You can, like, get anesthetized to get a tattoo, which I think is overkill, personally. What would this guy like? Do you like this? Okay, well, he didn't hate it. Do I have an eel? I don't think I do. I'm just messing this guy up. This guy's going in the trash. Remember the story of a group of Chinese friends that instead of driving after a night in the club, they just pushed their car home because they're drunk as hell? I mean, probably the safer move. Of the two options, either driving or walking, you can't go wrong with walking. You enjoy getting tattoos, it feels kind of nice. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm not worried about the pain at all. I know it's supposed to be like a little ouchie. It's more just like, I don't like needles. I don't like seeing them go into my skin. I don't like the sensation. I don't like anything about that. Those fish are up to no good tweaking it. Going crazy over there, bro. Let me see if I can get way, way down. Oh, sweet. Okay, what's down here? Got a bortle? Oh, this is it. This is the bottom. We did it. We've reached the depths. I need an eel. Give me an eel. Boy. Give me an eel. That's not an eel. That's an eel. Give me that. There we go. Parents can't go to Japan without covering up because they're like 70% tattoos. Yeah. I mean, I feel like most places in Japan are semi-lenient towards tattoos. But yeah, if they wanted to go to like an onsen or something, definitely. Your dad will kill you if you even had one dot of a tattoo? How would he know? Does he, like, thoroughly inspect your skin every single day? What if you put it in, like, a place that he wouldn't see? Like, on your butt cheek or something. Then again, you also wouldn't be able to see it unless you can somehow see your own butt cheek regularly. I guess in the mirror. Oh, hey, welcome in, Donawall. Welcome, welcome. Doctors traumatized you with needles because they made needles disappear, probably threw it out, and you always thought the needles were inside your body. Oh no! That's terrible. No, I think doctors usually say that, so it's like, oh, the needle's all gone, you don't need to be scared anymore. But that's like horrifying. That thought of like the needle still being inside you. Ew. You don't really get tattoos, just looks cool in your opinion, but people just judge that you're a type of bad boy / girl. I think it depends on the kind of tattoo you get. Like, I know people who are definitely not that type and have tattoos. But, whatever. You don't trust yourself not to do a crime if you get drunk. Oh geez, I'm injuring the fish. Somebody get me out of here. I'm not doing my job properly. Also, why is this thing so full of nastiness? What the helly? There we go. Why people putting the most random Chinese characters on their body as a tattoo? Yeah, I would never ever get a tattoo in a language that I don't speak. That's like asking for disaster. It's like when Ariana Grande wanted a... What did she want? She wanted like a 7 rings tattoo. A tattoo that said 7 rings, but it actually said like Japanese barbecue grill or something. Now that's funny. That's funny. Or unless you like frequented a restaurant and you had your favorite order tattooed on you in that language, that would be funny. That would be mucho silly. Been to the hospital one too many times. You're desensitized to medical-based phobias now? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to remember the last time I went to a hospital. I didn't even go to a hospital when I sprained my ankle. I just went to like an urgent care. Because it wasn't like an emergency. I don't think I had broken anything, which I didn't. You did fish it from the swamp area. Okay, well, it's gross. It's still kind of grody. And I don't like it. So there. Okay, what does this guy want? What does he want? Big and full of nutrients. Well, I gave him a hogfish. What about this? Or what about the trout? Neither of those? Really? So something bigger than that? I have no idea what he would want. You just finished building your Soundwave something during the stream. I don't know what that is, but congratulations. Oh, a new customer! New customer! Wait, what does he want? What does he like? Anything easy to eat. Oh, blue gigi! He likes the blue gigi. I can deal with that. I can make those. You know how some people will sometimes wear clothes that have random Japanese characters on them? Funnily enough, and it's the opposite in Japan. Yes! I've seen those, like, I've seen pictures of funny English language stuff in Japan. Where it'll be something like a random place name or like a sentence that totally doesn't make sense in English. But people who wear that stuff have no idea. They just think it looks cool, which is, I think, exactly what American people do with character-based languages. Very funny in my opinion. So silly. Ah! Is this not a secret? This feels like it would be a secret over here. Oh, that's a secret. There we go. Secret! Yeah, what's this new bait? What did I get? Grants the ability to trigger a short forward dash. Ooh. Loki? Oh, the same figure brand. Oh, it's a brand. I was like, I don't know what that is. Oh, good night, Pikachu fan. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's almost Burr months. Christmas season is almost here for Filipinos. Prepare. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys celebrate Christmas really, really early, huh? Here in the US, I mean, people start at the beginning of November, but normal people start after Thanksgiving, which is what my family does. But also, what do you mean it's almost the Burr months? It's June. That's crazy. It's gonna rain a lot here during the colder months. It's so damn cold and humid. Ooh. I will admit, that's one thing I don't like about getting up early for my job. It's so cold. Oh, it's pronounced blocky. Got it. Thank you. Soundwave! Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah, I know who Soundwave is from Transformers. I got you. Okay. Oh, he doesn't like that one. One moment, please. Burr months is in September, October. Yeah, correct. As in, it's June right now. What do you mean it's almost to the Burr months? It's June. That's crazy. Oh, what's up in here? Have I been this way? Oh yeah, I bet I have. I've definitely been this way. What is that? Wait, what's that? Oh, there's big boys over there. Christmas here is a big thing. It sounds like it. If you guys start celebrating so early. I definitely feel like it's big in the States, but I don't know if we take it that seriously, you know? That's like another level. Although I have been, I don't know if it's the world's largest, but it's definitely the largest in the US, the largest Christmas store here in the US, and that was pretty epic. It's a cool store. Okay, wait, where's the other one? Come here. There we go. I want to get more of the fishies. Like all the different ones, because I saw different ones down there. Yeah, this guy. What is this guy? Is that a gar? It is! It's a long-nosed gar. I gotta get rid of some of these other guys that are more common. And then let me get another big boy. There was like another type of fish over there. Down that way. I'm exploring. One moment. Just a minute here. Yeah, what is this thing? What is that? Why does he look like he has a person face? That's scary. Why does he look like that? People get excited when it's almost Christmas here. Kids would go out and sing Christmas carols. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, some people do that in the US, but it's more for like charity causes nowadays. Like they don't just sing for spare change. They usually sing and then they're like, please donate to the poor orphanage and we'll sing you a tale of woe or whatever. That's a big boy fish. Sent a pic of your Soundwave in a Flumo for scale. Nice! I will take a look at it after stream. This is a big boy gar. This guy is, he means business. He looks so angry. I think I need to upgrade my knife. Okay, and what is this other guy? Not the sea bass. The other big boy that we caught. A northern red snapper. Red snapper. He doesn't look like a red snapper, at least the kind that I've seen. I mean, he's red. Maybe I'm thinking of a red herring? know, red snapper, I feel like they have this body shape, but the eyeball is throwing me off. Like, the red snappers that I'm used to seeing have really big, creepy eyeballs. Am I going crazy for thinking that? Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? Like, the kind you get in, like, sushi and stuff. Red snapper is not this kind of red snapper, I feel like. Boom. He is prepped and ready to go. Alright, let me see what this guy likes the bluegill. Oh, jeez. He's so hungry. Maybe not? I have no idea. You're not sure, though? On typhoons where you live, you don't worry about flooding, at least. We live in the mountains. It's a landslide. Ooh. That's even scarier, though, because at least with, like, flooding, it'll go away. But a landslide, it could happen at, like, any moment. Because the storms destabilize the ground and whatever. So even long after the storm, it could happen. I'm so glad I don't live in a region where those are super common. I'm sure, like, out in rural areas, it might be more common where there's more cliffs and stuff. But because I live in a city, it's, like, not something I have to worry about as much. Unfortunately, there are cases of houses being buried. That's terrible. Oh, no. That is just... Ugh. It makes me... Like, I'm not usually claustrophobic, but that kind of stuff makes me super claustrophobic. Like, just... In a sort of, you know, buried alive type feel. Just super uncomfortable to sit with. I guess I caught a lot of sea bass. I don't remember catching this many sea bass. Oh well. She see on my bass till I don't know. I give up. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one. Okay, give him the bluegill. I guess I'll give him a sea bass. There you go. A bunyip! Wait, oh my gosh. I thought bunyips were like an Australian thing. Are they also like a cryptid in North America? In the Carolinas? I thought this was an Australian thing. Okay, well, he didn't hate that. Bright creatures burn the eyes. You much prefer the dark? Like this? Okay. He likes the sea bass. Oh, and he likes the red snapper. Sweet. Okay, we're cooking. Not claustrophobic, but being buried alive is scary for you because you're afraid of suffocating since you choked on a lot of stuff as a kid. Oh. I've heard stories of, like, people being buried alive mistakenly, you know, in ye olden times where they were like, well, Timmy's dead. And it turns out Timmy was just sleeping. And then after he wakes up, he's, like, in a coffin or whatever. But what's really interesting is it's actually, I've heard, safer if you're gonna be buried alive to be buried alive unconscious because you use less oxygen while you're asleep or unconscious. Like if you're awake and stressing the whole time, it wastes the oxygen, what little oxygen you have. I think that happened like a lot with grave robbers. Like they would bury somebody and then the grave robbers would come to dig them up and then they'd be like, oh, this guy still has a pulse. Uh-oh. That's not good. You know? Okay, that's probably enough. That's probably enough fishies. Boom. Oh, he wants more. What? And then blue gigi. I swear I had another blue gigi. Where's my blue gigi? There he is. Scrub that blue gigi. Boom. I could probably fill this guy up on blue gigis and get a bonus. I would imagine. Let me try that. Let me go fishing for some. Blue gigis. That's a crappie. That's a crappie. Not a blue gigi. Where's the blue gigis? Blue gigi. They're like down a little lower, right? There we go. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. That's probably plenty. That better be enough. Can you please say mabuhay? Promise it's not something bad. I hope I said it right. I feel like I've heard that word before. What does it mean? What is that? 2 peens in a pod? It's pronounced mabuhay. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely heard that word before. Eels go to a certain part of the ocean to reproduce at a certain time of the year. The only problem is that when they went to that part of the ocean, they found no eel eggs. Mysterious. I don't remember like what the true answer was. Do they give live birth like sharks do? Or I guess not all sharks give live birth, but like great white sharks do. Long live? Wait, what? It means long live, but you don't know. You're stupid when it comes to your own language. Well, I'm glad you guys didn't make me say anything sus. Thank you for being thoughtful that way, I guess. This guy. I'm glad I don't have to scale the crawdaddies, at least. They're already pre-scaled. Because they don't have scales. They just got shell. Crunchy shell. Oh, it's a gator! It's a gator! Here, there's something ancient down there. I don't know how to help you, dude. I mean, take a look. It's so weird when a large portion of the chat just disappears and shows old chat. It is. I don't like it because it makes me feel like I missed a bunch of comments. Even though they're like old comments. In reality. Okay. So there's something old down here? What would that be? What is this? There's like a big fish over here. I can't get through there. Is it this guy? Or this guy? Gator! The eel message was sent like 3 minutes ago, yeah. Or 30 minutes ago. Wow. I'm not paying attention. Hang on. Let me recast. Reel it in. Wrap it up, gamers. Throw it back. Have you guys seen that video of that kid where he's like holding a fish and then his family's like, okay, throw it back, and then he starts twerking and then the mom's like, no, throw it back, and he starts twerking harder. Like, no, that's not what we meant. I'm determined to get like all the different kinds of fish here though. Oh, how have I not gotten that before? New message, new bottled message. And also, I feel like I should be able to go through there. I feel like that's a spot where you're supposed to be able to go through. I don't know why it isn't. Okay. Let's go down this way. Oh! Treasure! Okay, I'll take it. Oh, it's a bait. What does this one do? When close to a treasure, an arrow will appear. Ooh, that's helpful. Not for right now, but if I'm missing a treasure at some point, that would come in handy. Let me try going down this way. We'll just go straight for it. Oh, treasure. Also not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I keep picking up all these stupid fish. I don't want these. I don't want these! Stop giving them to me! Stop giving me these fish. There's too many of them. Okay, I'm sure we'll make it this time. Definitely. Come on, man. Go all the way down. Go all the way down. I'm sure Mudbug gets that reference. I'm gonna be really sad if he doesn't. I'm gonna cry and pee my pants. Been fun chatting with all. Yeah! Thank you for joining us today, Weber. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate your company. I got so many fish. Go all the way down. I think if I go down this way, maybe we'll find something. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, wait, that's where the treasure was. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a different spot. Is it this? No, because that's like the same little thing. Hang on. Bear with me. I'm figuring this out. Blue Gigi. Is it this way? Yeah, what is this? Oh, what did that do? What did that do? Oh, a treasure. Oh, big boy. Blue catfish. Does that count as something ancient? I wonder. I want the big boy. Give me the catfish. That's not a catfish. Where is he? That's also not a catfish. Where'd he go? I got too much stuff. There he is. This has to be worth something. Look at him. He's covered in stuff. Look at all this junk. Nastiness. The classic GMM bit. Thank you, Mudbug. Finally. Oh my goodness. Go all the way down. I think they referenced that in a pretty recent episode, and I was like, oh, I know that one. I know that one. Heck yeah. I like some of the new formats they've been doing lately. I feel like they've been switching things up. They've been getting more creative, and I like it. Also, why am I using the baby knife? Where's my... Yeah, there's my big boy knife. Get all them parasites. Yeehaw. There we go. Nice, yeah. It's definitely worth it to upgrade the knife. Although I guess I need to upgrade it again if it still can't get these guys' scales in one go. We gotta keep going. Keep fishing. Keep cooking. Or am I missing a scale on here? There we go. Haven't caught much of their new stuff recently, but that's good to hear that what they're doing with the new format is working. Yeah, I really like, they did a game, I think, this week. It was like their, how they used to do, like, calorie poker with Stevie. It was calorie skee ball. So they played skee ball, and the skee ball score corresponded to, like, how many calories they thought the meal was. And it was Price or Right rules. You can't go over. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. There were definitely, like, some awkward moments because they were still figuring everything out, but... Okay, he didn't like the catfish, so what was even the point of that? Sounds like fun! Yes! I think I mean, for me, it was fun because I like playing skee ball. Like, when I go to an arcade, that's what I excel at because I just chuck the ball as hard as I can and then I win. And I love being a winner. But, you know. Big fan of skee ball, yeah! I'm just curious to see. I know she had, like... Or she hinted at stuff that she was gonna do in her own time. I don't know what necessarily that entails for her. I'm very curious to find out, or if we will find out. Why is everything silent? You don't like it? Because chat's being quiet. Chat's not yapping as much today, I guess. I guess there was just like a silent... There was a lull in the conversation. I wasn't yapping as much because there wasn't really anything to yap about. And that's okay. Sometimes it's just about slicing up an eel, you know? Like this. I want to get my... Where's my sea bass? My superb ass. He's got so many scales, bro. There we go. Excellent. Get this guy out of here. Get the sea bass in here. Where'd he go? Here, this guy, this guy. Feed him. Feed him. Boom. Okay. If I was a gator, what would I want? Oh, he doesn't like that. There's something ancient. I feel like that means he wants something that I don't have yet. You know? Everyone loves a superb ass. Best one there is. Exactly, exactly. Need to go clean your room before Baba gets pissed? Okay. Clean that room, Baron. Get to it. You can do it. Make it sparkle. I want that room to shine like the top of the Chrysler building. Love you, Miss Hannigan. Bro, I was in a production of that one time. I was just ensemble because it was when I was kind of young. Which just basically means like the background characters and stuff. And my friends and I, or I say friends plural, my friend and I were in like the same dance number. And there was like, I don't know what the choreographer was thinking with this move, but you basically had to go in a circle while you were holding something. I think it was like presents or whatever. You had to go in a circle while you were holding something, except you couldn't just walk in a circle. You had to cross your feet over each other. So you had to be really careful about where you were stepping. And my friend was next to me in the circle of people walking around with the gifts, right? And then... then she misstepped. Which I fully do not blame her for, because I would have totally done the same thing. It was bound to happen sooner or later, but she tripped me because her foot caught on the back of my leg. And then I tripped and fell in front of like an entire live audience. It was traumatizing. I was like, I'm never acting ever again. This is terrible. It's so embarrassing. But I lived. So, moral of the story is don't let your mistakes define you, especially if it's not your fault and your friend trips you. I know, it was weird. Like, why couldn't we have just like walked around in a circle? Why did we have to do like a crossover step? That made it so unnecessarily complicated and dangerous. Especially because a majority of the cast were not professional dancers, including myself. It's like, it was an accident waiting to happen, pretty much. That whole performance, really. And I wasn't the only victim. Like, some of the set pieces, we had like a folding set piece. So one side was, I don't know. I think it was like the inside of Miss Hannigan's office or something. And the other side was the orphanage. And so you could fold it one way to have one scene, fold it the other way to have the other scene. Except the actors were in charge of folding the scene between scenes. And one of my friends, a different friend, got his finger caught in the fold during a performance. Oh my god, it was terrible. Cursed show, for real. A real actual cursed show. I want to find out like what the big boy secret fish is, since we haven't encountered it yet. I want to know what it is. They said it's something ancient, but that doesn't give me much information. Your sister had to help coworkers with local productions and has had to see some bizarre bits of planning and choreography. Yeah, I mean, they were certainly creative choices, but they were not safe choices. They were, I mean, it was fun. I had fun on those productions. I mean, it's not like they were horrible shows because of some of the creative decisions made on the shows, but it's like, I don't know, coelacanth? Ooh, maybe. You might be right with that one. Let me get this guy out of here. Let me just feed him some random stuff. Take it. Take it! Because I need money for upgrades, is my thing. Which I don't quite have. I bet if I fed a couple more customers, we could get there, though. pretty quickly. I wonder if it's like this way through this part, because they did say it leads like out to the ocean. So there's more oceanic fish over here. I don't know. Wishful thinking, fishful thinking on my part, I suppose. My head is full of fish. Oh! Anchor! What the heck? Well, I wonder if the gar is it. I wonder if the gar is like what he was looking for. Yeah. Gotta get upgrades first, I think. Make sure I'm up to the challenge. There's so many parasites on this thing. What the heck? Oops. Oopsie! I guess it doesn't matter, because it's like on the head of the fish and nobody's gonna eat that. I already have one of those. And one of these. Get that guy out of here. Give me the gar. Maybe the gar is what he's after. I feel like gar can live for a really long time and get really big. Because it's definitely not the super big boy fish yet, I don't think. Oh, you're thinking that the Tuna Beep were chill. You know, that's a musical that I've always heard about. And I've never listened to the soundtrack, and I've never, like... I don't know anything about it. Other than the part where that one guy is like, it's from Japan. And I think there's like a song called Michael in the Bathroom. Which is weird, because I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to other musical theater stuff. Just not that. Gar can survive most anything, yes. Oh, but that's not what he wanted either. What the heck? I just gotta keep feeding him stuff. In the hopes that... What is that thing? What is that? That's terrifying! It's like a snake with antlers and wings! What? What the actual heck is that thing? Okay, I'm dodging, I'm weaving, I'm bobbing and weaving. My name is Bob Weaving. I am weaving. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at this. Oh, did I make it to the bottom over here? The big boy fish must not be over here. It must be in like the ocean area. Where could it possibly be? Is it out this way more? No, because I've been this way and there's nothing. You wonder if it would taste good? Snake wings? It definitely sounds like a type of wing. Like a spicy wing, maybe. Like a gimmick, you know, it's so spicy, it tastes like snake venom or whatever. I would not try those. I would be too afraid. Okay, where is it then? I feel like I've been down to the bottom. I've been down here. Is it just not at the bottom? I don't know where else it would be. I feel like normally by this point we've seen whatever the weird crazy fish is. Unless there's a secret route that I'm not... Oh gosh. That I'm not seeing. Maybe down this way? What is by this anchor? Ooh! Treasure? I'll take the treasure. Yeah, this isn't anything. What the heck? Well, it's gotta be somewhere. I swear that's gotta be like a place that I can get to somehow. There's gotta be an answer here. I need to know. I need to know. Let me try going this way. Oh gosh, I keep like catching too many fish. Maybe I need to prep some of these. Let me make some of these up. Is that a parasite? What does he have on him? I feel like I haven't seen one with a spot before. But I guess that's just part of him. Okay. You need pictures of the creature? Want pictures of Spider-Man? Pictures! How did that hurt the fish? It like slapped. Did you see that? It had like impact. Is that just because the fish is so big? There we go. I'll just feed him whatever I got. I slapped it just too hard. I slapped it. You can't slap the fish, people. It's bad for the fish. It hurts the fish. Guys, does this hurt the fish? Yes. The answer is yes. Good news. Fish is not alive anymore. Okay. Oh, he didn't like the gar. Okay, don't feed him the gar. What? Why is he also a hater? Yeah, there's like some fish here that I haven't gotten. Oh, they're different. They're different. There's 3 different types. What the heck? Bro is a hater. He's like the chupacabra. And I'm getting zapped. That doesn't help. There has to be a secret spot that I'm not getting to yet. Let me try a big catfish. Let me try these. It has to be one of these big boys. Unless it's the big boy. Because I haven't seen that fish yet. It's elusive. I don't know if it exists. I don't believe it. Scrubba, scrubba, scrubba. Scrubba, scrubba, scrubba. Pick him out, pick him out. Got him. Okay, if he doesn't like any of these, then it has to be the big boy. Okay. Wow, that thing was enormous! A giant red serpent with antlers and wings! I can't believe something like that is actually real. And apparently loaded with cash. My goodness, this job might actually be worth it! Looks like you've met quite a few interesting customers out here and gathered some great data for me. Nicely done. You can keep sniffing around for treasure. Well, not sniff because you're a robot. Otherwise, I've added another location to your GPS. Got it. Oh, I got an achievement. So he wanted the catfish? But there's like another big boy fish out there. He likes the blue catfish and something else, it sounds like. And he's a hater for, like, everything else. Which sucks. A jar of dirt! Oh, Pirates reference! Let's go! Have enough money? Oh, I don't have enough money for the final rod upgrade yet. I gotta get more catfish, I guess. Fish of the cat variety. The ones that go meow. You guys remember that? Was it a Perry Grip song? It was like, I'm a cat. Meow, check me out. I'm a cat. Meow, check me out. Meow, 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 check me out. I'm a cat. Meow. And it was like really annoying. Yeah, give me the big boy catfish. That's not a catfish. That's also not a catfish. One of these needs to be the catfish, please. You don't recognize that one? Maybe it wasn't a Perry Grip song. He did have a lot of bangers, though. I was definitely partial to It's Raining Tacos. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos. Yum, 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 yummity, yum. It's like a dream. You liked his song Black Hamster? He had a song called Black Hamster? I don't remember that. I thought it went, it's a cat meow, flushing a toilet? No, I thought it was I'm a cat. I don't know. Because it was like sung from the perspective of the cat. Who knows? Who knows? Only Perry Grip would know. And he's not here right now. I wonder what those little parasites are. I'm sure they're like based on real life fish parasites, but I don't know what they are. Here, take the catfish. Okay. Well, don't be a party pooper, bro. There's only so much I can offer you right now. Come on, parasite. Eh. Where would the big boy fish be? Is it like one of those things where I have to come back and get it? Like it's not available right now? Or something? Let me see. Okay, well, he liked that. Something ancient down there. Yeah, I don't know what he wants. Let me at least get the upgrade. We're fully upgraded now. Where would I be if I was a big evil fish? I'm getting rid of all of these. I don't need that. If I was a big evil fish, Where would I hang out? Oh yeah, where does that go? There's like a root cluster there. So do you have to go around somewhere for that? Maybe? Yeah, here. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's a shortcut now. Okay, see, I knew that would lead to something. I knew. I had faith. I believed. Oh, and then here too. Boom. Okay. I'm unlocking all this stuff. I'm making room, making headway. Making hen weigh. How much does a hen weigh? I don't know, about 3 pounds. That thing, what is that? That looks like a freaking Dimetrodon. What the heck? Oh, he's almost down. I got him! A lost Dimetrodon. Wait, it is. It actually is a lost Dimetrodon. Wait, that's crazy. That thing looks like it crawled out of another age. Nice catch. You're getting the hang of this. Is that what this guy wanted? There's no way. I'm not feeding him that. I gotta save that for the big guy. There's no way they both want that. That's stupid. That's dumb, and I refuse to believe it. Okay, where is he? There he is. Covered... Oh gosh, I just exited the tab. Covered in algae. What the heck? Is this like a real thing? Do people believe there's a Dimetrodon down there in the swamp? Somewhere? Where's their algae? Where is the algae? I thought I got it all at the top of his sail fin. I didn't realize you can move around here. That's kind of cool. I need my big boy knife. I'm gonna do a little at a time. I don't wanna hurt this thing. He's huge. People believe there are lots of things in the swamp. I've just never heard this legend. I feel like, you know, usually when I hear of... Oh gosh, you can't take the sail fin. What do you even do with that? Do you hang it up on your mantle? What the heck? That thing was ginormous. I've just never heard tale of like a Dimetrodon. Okay, after I feed the big snake guy the Dimetrodon, maybe we can feed an alligator one. I just don't want to waste him if that turns out to not be what he was after. But I can't imagine it would be anything else. Choppa choppa. There we go. Then the sea turtle. There's too many fishies. Do I have any other fish? I don't. It's just the catfish. I need to catch more. Get all those barnacles out of here. Dig those guys out. Get him. Contrary to popular belief, catfish meow? I refuse to believe it. I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. Okay, and then they like the crawdaddies. So let me get some crawdaddies. Crawdaddy. There we go. See, those are easy now. That doesn't sound real? No, it doesn't. I don't know if I believe that. Okay, let me feed these. And then I guess I'll give you a catfish. I'm not giving you the Dimetrodon, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta save that. That's important. I want to get the big scary guy one more time before we get out of here. I don't know if it's gonna happen, though. Gimme! It's real, trust you? You put a microphone on one of them once? I'm gonna need video evidence. Or it's not real. I need visual, like, video proof. Oh, it's a kingfisher! Next up is an alligator. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get him this time. But I think if I save here, we can come back. That's crazy. Look at that big boy. And there's still a fish that I haven't gotten yet. Still a big boy fish. And more artifacts to find. And more knives to obtain. And all the things. Hi, welcome in, Nick. Alright. Thank you all so much for joining us today. I hope you had fun watching me play Fishy Game. I will be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, different game. Raid, oh my god, we're just about to end stream, oh no. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much, oh my goodness. Welcome in, Raiders. We're just about to end the stream, that's so funny. Got us at the very end. Well, please come back tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. I promise that I'm actually an interesting streamer and I do fun stuff. Azure Myth, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Additional 30 minutes? I got work tomorrow. I can't. I gotta go. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching me today. I hope you had fun watching. I will be back in hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. And until next time, I will be you all later. Bye.